Hey everybody, welcome to Camping Gear TV. I'm Ben.
I'm Josh.
Today we are actually going to be taking a look at some food products.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff you're going to take out on camping trips that you're going to, some of these food in bags that you take out and you mix together with water and heat up. And they're definitely going to be interesting. We're going to test these out and we're going to eat them for you on camera and tell you what's delicious and what's disgusting.
Yep. So we've got a few things. These are all like the freeze-dried variety. So the kind of stuff that you would take with you backpacking probably.
Yeah.
If you got a cooler with you, then you probably wouldn't be eating stuff like this.
Yeah.
But if you're backpacking and you have your little portable one-man stove, this is the kind of stuff that you might bring to try and get away from the granola bars for a day.
Yeah, and we chose all breakfast products for this episode so we can see what you'll be eating early in the mornings.
So one of the products we're going to be testing out is made by Natural High. Their slogan...
Is that a drug reference?
I think so.
Yes.
I think if you eat this, you will get high.
Right.
Their slogan is eat well, go far. I don't know why it's not eat well, get high.
Right.
But in any event, this is the 6-grain pancakes with apples and spice. And it serves two. One of the things about this one that you need to know is that you have to cook it on a griddle. So we're going to be doing that in a minute. The other one we have here is by Backpackers Pantry, and their slogan is the outdoor gourmet food.
Now I see on the cover there's what is that, a picture of a llama?
I think that's the back of a llama's head.
Is this food made from llamas?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Real llama in this dish.
There is llama in this, and this one's huevos rancheros, and it's all natural green chilies, peppers, onions, cheese, and scrambled egg mix. And this one serves two, and it's a delicious backpacking and adventure travel meal.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, so the other thing with this one is that you have to cook this one on a pan as well. So similar to the pancakes, it may be difficult to cook if all you have is a tiny little MSR portable stove. So the third one we got here is the Mountain House scrambled eggs with ham. Again, freeze-dried. This one only serves one. So when you're considering the price and the number of servings you get, you might want to think about that because these are all about $4 or $5. And if you only got one person, you don't need 2 servings.
But then again, I mean, the huevos rancheros looks to be in a smaller package and serves 2.
Yeah.
Than that. So who knows? We'll definitely get them out and see how big the servings is. So
right.
We're gonna go cook this stuff up. We'll be right back and we'll take a look at how it tastes. Okay, we're back, and we just cooked all 3 of the dishes that we talked about, and now I guess is the ultimate taste test here, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple of these, but one of them is looking and smelling rather suspect.
Right.
So we'll see how it goes.
Which one do we want to try first?
How about maybe we'll start with the eggs.
The eggs, okay.
Yeah.
So these are the eggs right here, the scrambled eggs, right, from Mountain House.
Those are the ones by Mountain House, the scrambled eggs with peppers and ham in them. And this one was actually really easy to cook. You just pour a cup of boiling water into the pouch, let it sit in the pouch for about 5 to 8 minutes, and then drain the water out. So real easy to cook. And
you ready?
Go ahead and take a bite.
It's not bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever had. The eggs are pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the ham, but the eggs and the peppers, they're okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's try it.
Honestly,
Second round.
if I've been...
Way better than I expected.
Yeah, it's better than I expected. As far as freeze-dried stuff goes, that's about as good as you're gonna get, I think.
Yeah.
So pretty good.
I will say when we poured it out on the plate, a lot of extra water was in there that might need to be drained, but this is a pretty easy cook, and this isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
I know that when you go through a day where you're hiking like 7-8 hours and you eat this stuff, it'll be the most delicious meal you've ever had.
Right.
Right now, so it's not too bad.
So this is the other egg product. This one is the huevos rancheros by Backpackers Pantry, and it looks kind of like the stuff that goes on top of the rye bread pizzas that people make. Also, a little bit like dog puke.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a try. It does not smell good either. So
I'm afraid. Let's see what we got. not taste very. Doesn't taste very. Doesn't taste like eggs.
Doesn't taste very much like eggs.
No.
It's got a real kind of smoky taste to it.
Tastes like Hamburger Helper.
A little bit like Hamburger Helper without the noodles. Yeah. Like there's, they could have played it off like that. No, I'm good. I don't want any more of that. So, well, okay. As far as the eggs go, though, between the Backpacker's Pantry and the Mountain House, I'd have to say Mountain House for sure. It was easier to cook. The Backpacker's Pantry, you had to add water and then do it up in a skillet and let it cook over low heat for a while. Whereas the Mountain House, like we said, was real easy to cook. Yeah. Taste-wise, the Mountain House was much better as well.
I'm gonna have to clear my palate here now.
I don't even know how to explain the taste properly of the Backpacker's Pantry. Really odd.
It doesn't taste like a breakfast product.
No.
It tastes like dinner, and it doesn't taste good. That's the thing that I didn't like about it the most was that it didn't taste good.
Right.
Yeah, it tasted bad.
Yeah.
All right, the last one we got were the pancakes from Natural High, and these don't look too bad. I'm not all that scared about this product, but I will say that there was a recommendation for a 3/4 cup of water to be mixed with batter, and when we got to cooking them, pancake batter is supposed to pour out real smooth, and it was more like peanut buttery, and so it's difficult to cook them the way the instructions intended or explained.
I mean, you can add a little bit of water, but maybe you don't have the water there that you need. Whatever.
Yeah,
So how do these things taste?
Here we go. These are pretty good. I don't mind them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not the most exciting pancake, but to think that kind of product could come out of a bag on a camping trip,
right?
Definitely doable.
Yeah.
Way better than the huevos rancheros.
Right.
Not very good.
Yeah, definitely. If I was looking for a really good meal out on the trail, I would probably go with the eggs and the pancakes. They kind of complement each other nicely.
Yeah.
The Mountain House eggs and the Natural High pancakes, and they both taste pretty good for what you're buying.
Yeah. The eggs, I think, are more conducive if you're backpacking and you're on the move.
Right.
Real. It's a real quick cook and it's real easy. Pancakes they taste good, but they were a little bit tougher to cook. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, but definitely not
on a scale of 1 to 10,
probably
for disgustingness.
Probably something like 10 being the most disgusting.
10 being the most disgusting.
Probably something like a 45, maybe.
45.
45.
45 out of 10 for Backpacker's Pantry. The pancakes, 1 to 10 scale, disgustingness.
2. I wouldn't even put it. They weren't disgusting.
All right.
I didn't have a problem with them.
All right.
The eggs, maybe a 3. The eggs I thought were fine. I'm just not a big fan of those little chunks of ham that are in there. The ham isn't very good.
Right. I mean, let's be honest. This had a little hint of disgusting to it.
Right. It was
not much. There was a hint of disgusting.
I think it was better than what I expected, so I want to rate it higher.
Right.
But if you take those two, I've been backpacking on trips where you're out all day and you're starving and wood tastes good.
Yeah.
So I know that you could eat those 2 meals and be okay. The huevos rancheros would probably kill you after such an excursion, though.
Right.
So
those are some things about breakfast, freeze-dried breakfast foods that you can eat out on the trail and while you're camping.
Yep. And probably later on we'll be testing meals for lunch and dinner. So this is campinggeartv.com.
Thanks for watching.